People having fun now.
Note by the Brady boxes on our YouTube channel that all of our council is present for this meeting. The first item on our agenda for this study session is to review the items on the agenda for tonight's regular council meeting. So, council, I know it's been a week since we went over this agenda. Do we have any questions or requests for additional information from staff for items on tonight's agenda? Okay, currently, I think there is, we have, Ms. Mickelson, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we've received some requests from the public to speak on item 6B. Is that correct?
That's correct. We have 4 speakers. 2 of them wish to have their comments read into the record, and 2 will be on the phone.
Okay, great. So we'll remove item 6B from the consent agenda. That is the marijuana the city code modifications in light of Prop 207. So that'll be off. And any other questions or requests for items to come off the consent agenda?
Hey, John, can you confirm is 4K off of consent? I think we spoke of last week. I don't know if we got that one or not.
Thank you for mentioning that, Jeremy. Currently, it's not off. Doesn't look like it is off, but I'm sorry. I recall that you asked for it to be taken off a week ago. So yes, thank you. So both items 4K and 6B will be off the consent. Thank you. 4K, just for those who are paying attention, are the studios at Mesa City Center, the second guaranteed maximum price contract. Council, any other questions regarding tonight's agenda? All right, hearing none, the next item on the agenda for this meeting then is the current event summary and reports on meetings and conferences attended. Let's start with Councilmember Luna. David?
Thank you, Mayor. Last Friday, I'm sorry, we actually recorded on Tuesday, but we showed it on Facebook, our Latino Town Hall for 2020. The Mesa Association of Hispanic Citizens have been working the Latino Town Hall for 18 years now, and we were really happy to offer it via Facebook. And I want to thank you, Mayor, as well as Chief Kameli, Chief Koss, as well as our Superintendent, Andy Forlis, and Dr. Borkin from Mesa Community College that were present and spoke about diversity and equity issues related to our community. I want to thank you for participating. It was a great opportunity, actually there's a great venue for deliveries. So we may consider doing these a lot more frequently simply because it's really easy to do so. So thank you, Mayor, and thank you for our city leadership for participating, and we look forward to the next 2021 Latino Town Hall. Thank you, Mayor.
Well, thank you, David, and thank you to Deanna Villanueva Saucedo and the other members of the Mesa Association of Hispanic Citizens for making the Latino Town Hall really a legacy event every year in our community. I'm glad we could do it virtually this year. But for those in the community that are looking for a great update on diversity and inclusion issues, and particularly not just from the City of Mesa perspective, but Mesa Public Schools and Mesa Community College, I really encourage them to catch that virtual meeting. That was very, very good.
Thank you, Mayor, and I do want to acknowledge Deanna. Deanna and I have been on the committee for 18 years now, and we continue to try to serve our community as it relates to our Latino community to ensure that those voices are heard. And we appreciate the City of Mesa and their cooperation and working with us, as well as our institutions of learning, Mesa Public Schools, as well as Mesa Community College. And thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Right. Thank you. Good job. Councilmember Thompson, I saw your hand up.
Yeah, I was going to mention that I had the opportunity yesterday. It was kind of a late notice, late ask by National League of Cities to represent the City of Mesa and debriefing Congress on how Mesa used the CARES Act dollars that we were granted. And so it was very well received. There was a senator from Tennessee, state legislator from Tennessee, the president of the National Governors Association, and I was the only person representing cities, the local governments. And so I was told by NLC that it was very well received by the Senate and their staff. So big thank you to Natalie Lewis and Randy Poliker for providing the information that I was able to pass on to Congress.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson, for representing the city. We appreciate that. Council, other comments? Councilmember Duff.
Yes, my virtual background is messing up my hand raising. But I just wanted to share that on Saturday evening that I attended the IDEA Museum holiday party via Zoom, and it was with a staff and the board of directors. We had a few toasts, making it through a challenging year, and the pending retirement of Executive Director Sunny O'Rourke. The museum has grown and rebranded and expanded under her reign, and she'll be missed by all. And I just wanted to note that, and we appreciate her and all the work that has been done, as well as by the entire staff and board. Thank you.
Amen, Jen. I was happy to be in on that event with you as well, and just want to echo your praise for Sunny O'Rourke. 15 years of service at the IDEA Museum, and really making that a very special place in our community that my family has deep appreciation for. So thank you to Sunny, and thank you to the staff of the IDEA Museum for so quickly figuring out how to open the museum and do it in a socially distancing, healthy way. We really appreciate their great efforts.
And Councilmember Luna was there as well, and he is on the board, and we appreciate his service. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, David. Vice Mayor Freeman.
Thank you, Mayor. I wanted to say thank you for inviting me to the homeless summit that we are going to have a video on be presented on Channel 11. I think it's this coming week, so I appreciate you inviting me for that discussion with not only our judge in our Mesa City Court, but also Detective Aaron Rain. So thanks.
Well, thank you, Mr. Vice Mayor. I think everyone on this screen, we hear a lot of questions and concerns from our constituents about, what is the city doing to engage on the homeless issue. So I think these forums that we're putting together they're very informative. And I think for those in the community that have concerns about this issue, this is going to be must watch. I don't know what it is, social media. A lot of good information is being shared in these forums about the work that the city of Mesa is doing. I think a lot of people just don't know how much time and effort and resources that we're dedicating to this issue. So I'm looking forward to the airing of the show that Mark, you and I did, and then shortly Councilmember Duff and I will do another one as well, talking about different aspects of the city's homelessness response. So thank you for bringing that up, and I look forward to the community getting this great information. Council, other comments you'd like to share with us? Yes, Councilmember Luna.
Thank you, Mayor. I did want to announce that on Friday, we will be giving a number of toys as well as 20 bicycles to families from Jefferson Elementary School. And so I do want to thank Mesa Police Association, as well as Mesa Fire, as well as Mesa Police Department for coordinating this effort, and my assistant Isaias for really working hard trying to bring these groups together. And also acknowledge the principal of Jefferson Elementary School, Genesee Montes. They collected a number of gifts. We will distribute those gifts on Friday at, I believe, at 4 o'clock. So I want to thank the community for doing that, and for our city departments to really work hard to make some families happy during this holiday season. And Mesa Fire will have their trucks there. Their data truck, the one that Vice Mayor Freeman loves to drive, as well as a ladder truck. And Mesa Police Department is going to be there to hand out some gifts. And of course, the Blue Santa is going to be there as well. So, but I do want to acknowledge them and thank them for all their hard work. And it should be something really nice for that part of our community.
Great. Yep. Please say hello to Genesee and the kids at Jefferson. That's a great place. Very deserving school for those gifts. Council, anything else you'd like to share with us? All right, seeing none, the next item on our agenda is item 3. That's the schedule of future meetings. Mr. Brady, I know we're on the cusp of taking a couple weeks off for the holidays.
That's correct, Mayor. So we don't have any meetings scheduled for the remainder of the year. We do have the council swearing in on January 7th, and we've modified that event just a little bit, and we're getting out some more details on that. And then the first council meeting of the new year will be on January 11th. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Council. If there's nothing else, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting. Thank you, Mr. Freeman. Seconded by Mr. Luna. We'll do a voice vote. All in favor of adjournment, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Thank you. Are there any opposed? Thank you. We are adjourned. We will reconvene at 5:45 for our regular council meeting. Thank you.